Boss. Excuse me, sir. Please. Kindly, sir.
Wonderful.
Let's appreciate His Excellency, ladies and gentlemen. We also request that Thank you very much.
Congratulations. Thank you very much.
You're most welcome, sir.
Especially for you with your name.
Oh, wonderful.
You just have to place it here.
Yeah?
Yes.
Let's appreciate
It's a hidden. Very green, huh?
Yeah.
You can see it.
Nairobi is one of the green cities.
Yes, one of the green cities, yes.
When this was being built, when it was being built, I used to wonder the shape of it.
Zigzag, huh? Prism shape.
This is Nairobi Club.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
Mandi,
Yes.
Uhuru Park is here.
Yes.
Yeah?
And conference center. Yeah, ACC.
President. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Yeah, we take a picture, we'll treasure it.
How are you?
Then we can do Your Excellency.
Mariana Guru.
Discuss. Then we are going to see him next week.
Next week,
And we plan.
This is where?
In Gaya Center.
Gaya Center.
Around Gaya Center.
Oh, this is what you are watching, seeing on top?
No, that is distinction. That is
Okay.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yes.
Where is this?
This one is again Gaya Center, around Gaya Center. Around Gaya Center. Sifa Towers. We like and we like that you can see all our buildings. This one in Eldoret. Complete Eldoret. Done. Yes, done. If you go on the way to airport, you can miss this. Yes,
I'm fully occupied. Okay, this is all in Nairobi.
In Nairobi, everything in Nairobi. This is how we do it, Your Excellency.
Yeah.
In the houses also, we provide all the furniture, up to the bed, cupboards, sanitary, everything, even utensils. All you have to do is come with your clothes, you are in the house.
Here is the house.
Completely furnished, 100% furnished house. Yeah.
إنا فتحنا لك فتحا مبينا نصرا عزيزا أنزل السكينة بالمؤمنين كان الله عليما.
Already done. And on behalf of the chairman and the board of directors,
Ladies and gentlemen, Jambo, what an august gathering we have here today. On behalf of Royal Group of Companies, to welcome through magic, it takes and every one of us are feeling today. This masterpiece, which is neighbor, His Excellency. Masterpiece, my memories take me back to the visionary, continued our expansion to Nakuru in 1990. A chain of other businesses, the recent being development blueprint that aims to reform Kenya. David Peter Wasau, this would never have been possible.
Kenyans, big investors, small investors, we are working to create an environment that is enabling for you to do business in a straightforward manner. We are doing everything that we can to discourage corruption, to discourage all these points or choke points where people seek rent for services that are not rendered or the services that are supposed to be provided for free. I'm encouraging the county government of Nairobi, as well as our own departments and agencies, that we must clean up our act. We are now in the process, as he has said, of demolishing properties that have been built on riparian land along our riverbeds, a scenario that many of you will note has resulted in flooding and other issues that make Nairobi uncomfortable to its own residents. And we will continue to do so, as the governor has said. We will continue to do so. But equally, for those who made the approvals, we are not just going to punish those who built, because I know in many instances, many of them are claiming they were given permits. But those permits and whatever they were given illegally, but they were given by government officers. So I want to assure you that we are going after all those who issued those permits. Those ones will be prosecuted. Be they county officials, be they lands officials, be they NEMA officials. If they participated in granting illegal permits, they will be prosecuted because they are equally as to fault as those who built. So nobody will be left behind, and we will not accept. It is possible to do clean business in Kenya, and this is what we want to encourage. The current housing deficit in Kenya has been a matter of great concern to my administration and to those that I serve. Indeed, when I was seeking for endorsement for the second term, Kenyans made it clear that they wanted dignified homes. And it is for this reason that I have prioritized, as part of the Big Four agenda, development of affordable housing. Realizing our ambitious goal of 500,000 affordable homes by 2022 will thus require partnership from varied sectors, including the private sector players. And in this regard, even as we congratulate the Royal Group for this tremendous development, we are also encouraging them, as well as other local players, to participate, especially in helping us achieve our objective for housing, especially the social and low-income groups where the demand is most high. So I therefore urge the private sector to seize this opportunity and to play your rightful role. You, as a Royal Group, are already an active player in this space. Ours is to encourage you to do more, and we are there to support you. So too, to other investors in this sector, let us work together. Bring us your expertise, your skill, and your experience, and let us transform together Kenya's prospects. In conclusion, let me once again congratulate all those who have made Prism Towers possible. Your investment has enhanced Nairobi's position as the third most livable city in Africa, and indeed, it has enhanced its attractiveness as an investment destination of choice. I urge other investors to emulate your confidence in the Kenyan economy and our vision for enhancing local content by supporting and investing in various projects under the National Big Four development agenda. Let us work together in the service of Kenya's people. According to the World Bank, Kenya's property industry is the third most developed in sub-Saharan Africa, with assets equivalent to over 2.5% of our country's gross domestic product. To ensure the construction sector maintains this momentum, as part of my administration's reform program to ease the cost of doing business in Kenya, We are also digitizing our land management and ownership systems. Our aim is to facilitate online transactions, fast-track the approval of architectural plans, as Governor Sonko has said, and to automate the assessment and payment of stamp duty. These steps, and indeed the long history of close cooperation between government and private sector, leave us in a particularly good position. What remains now is to build on our achievements so that we can get on with building homes for Kenyans. If people or you go and seek services and you find complications in getting services that are supposed to be provided to you as citizens or as investors, let us know, and we will take appropriate action, just as we have done with counterfeit goods, just as we are taking action on corrupt officials. This has to come to an end in Kenya in order for us to be able to achieve the progress and prosperity that we require as a nation and for our people. And we will be working quietly, just as our friends here have been working quietly. It is not those who shout loudest that get things done, but it is the silent warriors in government, in private sector, that are making the changes that this country desires. We don't shout about it. Our friends here didn't shout about it, but here we are today with a building that has transformed the skyline of Kenya.